back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. There's some somewhat interesting stuff I think here to take a look at. There's nothing super valuable or rare, I don't think, but you guys can decide that. You let me know what you think of all of this. Now, the first thing that happened the other day is I went around and I really only made, I made my usual stops. I just really couldn't find a whole lot. It's been pretty slim out there. The competition's getting pretty fierce, so I was able to come across 3 N64 games, and I think it's basically like the leftovers that other people had left behind, which is really unfortunate. It's the same store that I found the controller the other day for the N64. I think it's the one they call the Watermelon or something like that. I'm not really sure what the names of all those controllers are, because I'm not like a huge N64 kind of guy. So that particular controller I picked up, I went back to see if the system was there, and if it was definitely gone, and probably there were other games. And I think these games probably went along with this controller and that system, because that was the only N64 stuff I'd seen there for a while. Now I did leave one game behind, and I went back there today and somebody had bought it, so these are the ones I picked up before that. So the first one here is In the Zone 2000. And I paid $4 for it. You can see the sticker right on there. Didn't have it in my collection, so I thought I'd pick it up. It's kind of disgusting, like it needs to be cleaned definitely, but the thing with this one is the backing I can use on another cartridge that needs it, so I'm not too worried about this game, though I'm not really that interested in N64 basketball games or basketball games in general, so you know, that one there, $4. Not really high on my list of priorities, basically. The next one here I don't know anything about, but I thought I would pick it up because I hadn't seen it in the wild before, and it's Command & Conquer. Again, that's $4. Has some stickers and stuff on it. I'll probably end up swapping the backs on this one with that previous one, but I might be able to get that off, you never know. And then finally, also for $4, and at least with this one they use some intelligence and put the sticker on the top of it rather than right on the front label, but it's, you know, Ridge Racer 64. So pretty cool right there. In decent shape all around. Contacts look pretty good. Cleaner than the other ones for sure. They're a little bit dirty, but it doesn't really matter because I'll end up cleaning up all of these anyways before I have them in my collection like I always do. Moving on, that was an entire day's worth of pickups. So, you know, you probably watch my channel if you are watching this, and you probably realize that I do make quite a few pickups like on a consistent basis because I'm constantly making pickup videos, but it's really hard to come by sometimes, and that day was an example of that. That was a Sunday, and it was pretty brutal because there was not a thing out there except for these 3 games. I went to more shops than I found games that day. At the same Goodwill I actually walked in today, and I ran into a person who I never met before. They'd never seen my channel before. I didn't even mention my channel to them. I probably should have if they're a collector or something like that, but he saw me looking at a Rugrats game, which I wasn't really interested in. I was just trying to get my hooks into something basically at the stores lately, so I picked it up off the shelf as a PlayStation 1 game inside, and somebody had stolen it, so it tells you the level of depravity that thieves are going to at this point. They can't even, you know, pony up the $3, and they're willing to, you know, risk getting caught stealing for a Rugrats game on PlayStation 1. Who knows? I don't know much about it. Maybe it's like the most valuable game for the system. I have no idea. Honestly, though, I don't think it would be. So, you know, somebody went in and decided to, you know, put their hands on it, kind of thing. But anyways, this person that I was speaking to said he was a collector, actually, and he's an N64 collector, and he was looking for, you know, complete in box kind of games, which are really hard to come by. I don't think I've ever encountered an N64 game yet in the wild in my year and a half here of scouring these thrift shops in my local area. I've never seen a complete in box N64 game in any of them. So kind of interesting that he's scouring the stores as well looking for these things, because he said he had, I think, 10 games left to complete his collection, so I was pretty surprised by that, and I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome, man. He's like, yeah, by the way, I've already checked out all the stores around here and there's really nothing there. Good thing I didn't take his advice, because I actually went into the toy section in the store right after he was speaking to me, and I found this, which kind of stands out to me. I don't know if that stands out to you, but that's the Halo 3 collector's edition helmet. Now I already have one of these. This one's in definitely better shape than the one that I have. I don't know how many of these were made, but they seem to have a different number on the back of them from each other, because the other one that I have is like, I don't know if you can see that number there, is like 30 something 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 something. This one's 31, so this must have been a later print or something like that of the same thing, but this one's definitely cleaner, so I don't know if that number on it actually means anything or whatever, but you can let me know. For this one here I paid $10, so I thought it was a pretty decent deal. I'll probably end up selling the other one off because this one's so much nicer. I'll sell the other one off and recoup all my money at least, and maybe make a little bit on that, and able to keep you know, one of these helmets from my collection. Moving on, I walked into a Talese, and still not listening to the guy's advice. You know, some people, you know, look at certain things and it doesn't really resonate with them, or they're not interested in them, and so when he said that to me, he's like, you already looked at all the stores, and maybe he's just looking for games. I'm not only just looking for games, and I don't think I'm normally looking for these things, but I saw them there and I know the price on them. They're 49 cents each, so I couldn't turn them down. A bunch of Nintendo Power magazines. Now this one here has the advertisement on the outside. I don't know if this means anything. You can tell me, because I was never a subscriber to Nintendo Power, but it says subscriber edition, so I don't know if that means it's different than the one you got in the store or what, but there's this one here. So this one is from, let's see here, this is October 2009 edition. I also got one here that's here we go, Nintendo Power, you know, 23-page Wii launch guide. So I thought this was kind of cool. If it's about the Wii launching issue, I thought, hey, why not? I'll pick that one up. So pretty cool. Again, 49 cents right there. I don't know if these are actually even worth anything. I picked this one up because it says Mad World on the cover, and I love Mad World for the Wii, so I thought I would grab this one as well. Also, it's the 20th anniversary issue, so I don't know if down the road that's going to mean anything, but we'll see. Also picked up this one right here. This is one that has like a whole bunch of RPGs in it, so I thought I would grab that. You know, Fire Emblem. This is the February 2009 edition, so pretty cool right there. But some reading to do, and you know, obviously I don't know everything about RPGs, I think, on the Wii, so that's going to be pretty cool for me to be able to check out some of those. And then this one here is, again, one of these subscriber editions. Is really why I picked it up, because I don't know if there's a difference, but this is March 2009, so pretty cool. Then I picked up November 2009, so obviously somebody was just unloading their collection of Nintendo Powers. This one's not in as great a shape. I basically started grabbing all the ones that had Mario and stuff on the front of them, because you never know down the road. But they're all, you know, in really good shape for the most part, and a lot of them still have like the you know, whatever you call it, like maps, not maps, but posters and things like that inside them. So here's one for Adama for the GameCube, so that's pretty cool. Also, this one has Silent Hill Shattered Memories, Silent Hill fans, so that's pretty cool right there. This is the May 2009 edition. I did leave some behind, so, you know, that's just the way it goes. This is January 2009 edition, so obviously all 2009 has turtles on the front of it, so hey, why not? This one here has Pokemon on it, so I figured, hey, why not? You know, if I'm going to go sell off a Pokemon games and stuff like that, just bundle that with it, and maybe a little more icing on the cake for a person who wants to buy it. And then here we have, you know, the Brawl game for the Wii, so that's pretty sweet right there. And again, this one here is December 2007. This one here is April 2008. Also, Mario Kart on it. So again, because it was Mario, figured to get that one. Again, New Super Mario Wii on the front of it. Mario, so get that one. And then Mario Galaxy. So I got this one here, and this one's from October 2007. Again, I have no idea if these are even worth anything. I don't know if anyone has any interest in them. They're not in the world's greatest shape. Like that one there's a little bit bent on the top, but otherwise some of them are better than others, that's for sure. So those are all the Nintendo Powers I picked up, but like I was saying, can't always take someone's advice, because those are all just sitting there left behind, and for 50 cents each or 49 cents each, that's a pretty good deal. Moving on, I went to another Goodwill today, and this was the last place that I found anything, even though I made another stop after. A couple of interesting titles here, nothing too epic or anything like that. Most of this is probably going to end up being for sale. I think of keeping one of these titles. The first one here is FIFA Street for PlayStation 2. I'm not really interested in this game, but for $3 I thought I would pick it up. The everything's in here, it's complete. It does have a sticker on it, used sticker on it, and clearly that's being resurfaced, you can kind of tell, but it's still in great shape even with the resurfacing, so pretty cool all around. I'll clean that up and hopefully sell that off. Maybe I can get, whatever I paid for the rest of these games kind of thing. Also for $3 I picked up a Cat in the Hat. For some reason this game has a little bit of value, so I thought I would grab it because it is complete. And if memory serves me correctly, the disc is in pretty decent shape. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. It's just a little dusty, so I'll be able to clean that up and hopefully sell that off. I think I have another copy of this for sale already. I just haven't really been pushing my sales too much. I think in the summertime, because I am a teacher, when I'm not working kind of thing, I'll be able to devote a little more time into selling stuff off, because I do have a massive amount of things that I need to get out of the retro dungeon so I can fill it up with things that I do want. One that I am keeping for my collection though is this one right here, Television Lives, and again this one's complete, and the disc on this looks like it has been resurfaced, but again it's still pretty decent and it'll definitely play, so that's pretty cool all around. If it's not resurfaced, it's like kind of has a look like that, but anyways, pretty awesome right there to get this one. Semi-valuable game, so didn't have it already, so that's pretty wicked. And then finally, an item that I picked up, and this is in fairly nasty condition, so I'll have to definitely clean it up, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. And I already own one of these for myself, and the one I have is in better condition, so I'll have to look into it. But anyways, for $10 I picked up a Crystal Xbox. Unfortunately it didn't come with the controller that usually comes with it, but like I was saying about nastiness, that looks like rust, but it's actually dust that's collected in there, so I'll have to take this sucker apart, hopefully gently enough where I won't do any damage to this thing. But limited edition, whatever type of console, I've already got one. Mine's in, like I said, way better condition than this one, but I'll have to test this out and make sure it works. I did plug it in there, but you can only get so far just plugging it in. I know the tray ejects nicely and everything like that, so this will probably end up being for sale, and I'll use the cash for this to basically pay for everything else that I bought today. That's the idea. Hopefully this will sell quickly. I'm not going to ask a ridiculous price. I know that not complete in box, but just loose like this, I think people are asking around $60 for this with the controller and everything. I don't have the controller, so I'll probably undercut that quite a bit, but still make my money back on the day, basically, just on that Xbox alone, assuming that it works. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.